I'm on my way to Maryland right now. I'm going to Rawlings Conservatory, I think that's what it's called, but it's like a botanical garden. As Mara is planning on doing something out there, and I'm just gonna tag along to help her out, and I don't want to say too much for whatever she's doing, so you guys will see that later with her content, but I thought it would be pretty fun and good for me to get out of the house right now before we take that trip to go back home for the services and stuff. So also, this is an action-packed day because last night some of the creator friends in the group chat we have sent out a link to where we got to go to a private screening for the Jurassic Park movie, the new one. So we're gonna go to that tonight as well, and that's back in Tyson. So we kind of got like a little driving adventure today, but it's gonna be fun. So I think that'll be really good for us to get out of the house. But now I'm in traffic. I actually made really good time. I'm surprised. Like, I'm in Maryland now, and I got about 54 minutes left to get there, and I'm okay with that for today. This is just like a normal drive. Yeah, I'll hit you guys up when we actually get there and show you some of the scenery, because I think it's gonna be really nice. I went to a botanical garden before in DC. I've never went to the one in Maryland. I didn't even know they had one, but we're gonna see what that looks like today. So yeah, be back.
Only way that I survive the trenches, God allow me. That's why I say his name on every song, we do it proud.
Through the mud here, tell me, we the same way in public.
Yo, how about I'm supposed to be at the botanical gardens and I ended up at the zoo because I had to pee so bad and find some parking somewhere. I'm glad she let me in. Alright y'all, your girl is driving on the road now. If you can see, it was kind of like a lot going on when we went to go film and do what we had to do, so I didn't record too much because of I wanted to do a lot of behind the scenes for her, and I got some shots. We went to 2 different locations, and then we got like stormed on, like a bad rain. It was like flooding and everything, but you know, we got everything done. Glad she got it because they're gonna look so good. I can't even wait for you guys to see them. I want to see them myself. But yeah, after we went to the second location, we went to Starbucks, grab a quick bite, and I checked my GPS to see what time I was gonna get home. It told me 3 hours before I was gonna get home. So instead of doing that, we decided to all just meet at the movie theater to make it a bit easier. It says I'll get that at 6:02. It told me 6:42 to my house, and then I have to drive back up a whole nother way. So that kind of saves some time, and we're probably gonna grab a bite to eat before. So either when I meet them, I might just have to grab a snack myself because I'm a little hungry, I'm not gonna lie. And I gotta use the bathroom again, and I got 34 minutes before we even get to a spot where I can stop again. So I'll just get back with you guys when we actually make it to the theater and talk a little bit more about the movie.
What do you think of the new Jurassic World movie?
I think it was pretty interesting. There's a lot of action and just a little bit scary.
She's too short. Oh, come on. Yeah, come on, next one. Go ahead. I thought he was gonna go through it.
All right, let's go.
They have all new flavors. And I didn't see this one. That's the only protein one. These are normal. I might have to get one of these to try. When did they start doing this? I know some people say they be having to go to the bathroom for coffee, but okay, I guess they're being inclusive. They have new bites now that are whole grain, iron. and they're only 100 milligrams for 4 of them. They are small, almost like this actual size, but they say enlarged. It's like this big. You can see that a little bit like that big. But if you eat it with protein, probably would taste really good. And then they got dark chocolate banana with sunflower seeds. Only 105. I thought it would have been a whole lot higher in sodium, but it's not. The carbs are still the same too. It's not bad. But here's what we got so far for the family. I'm addicted to this cereal. So there's a difference between the natural. They both do say low sodium though, but this one says low sodium and less sugar. And when it's simply, it's normally like less ingredients and stuff. It's just like a few. Yeah, we got some snacks and things, so now we're ready to go. Teddy Grahams. Take your nasty Teddy Grahams that I'm gonna eat. Alright, good morning, y'all. I feel like I'm a little bit crooked, but it's gonna have to do. I woke up at 7 something this morning. Everybody left in the house and I had no idea. And I decided I wanted to get up and go to the gym. So today's lesson, these vlogs, sorry, I'm trying to get my stuff out. I'm trying to talk to you guys real quick. These vlogs are going to be kind of jumbled for me after getting back from the trip. I did go after the whole movie situation and all that, which the movie was really good if I didn't say. Maybe I should do a quick review on that. But yeah, I did a interview on my friend's page that got us the tickets, and I was soaked in the rain, y'all. I walked in the flood. My feet were soaked. I'm trying to multitask. My feet were soaked, and then I was just cold the entire time from like 3 o'clock until I got home at like midnight, because we stopped at my sister's to finish her hair, take her hair out or something it was, I don't remember. But I was freezing cold and just, I felt ugh. And I had to do an interview on his page. I didn't want to do that because that was like good content and stuff. But yeah, I still did the interview. I feel like I didn't talk and give as much energy, but you know, it's okay. You live and you learn. It still was great. He had a lot of other people. I wasn't the main star of the thing, so that was good. But the movie was really good. We didn't want to give any spoilers. I liked all of the dinosaurs. Was a little different, but I think they said they didn't seem to have as many, maybe. But there was a like cool ones, and I said the flying one was my favorite just because it was scary in the sense that the way it could adapt. And I don't want to give too much information, so that means you guys got to go see it. But I can say I did enjoy it, and I used to be scared of Jurassic Park when I was a kid. I don't know if I told the story. I told the creator friends the story. But yeah, I really used to be scared of Jurassic Park when I was a kid, and it was a little scary this time, but I think I conquered my fears because it wasn't as bad. Now fast forward to where we're at. I need to wash my hair today because I do want to get it braided, and we'll see how that goes. But one other thing is, like, I'm getting back on track. Like, I know these are jumbled and stuff. That's why I'm kind of like all over the place. We already went to Connecticut to go to the service for my aunt, and it was a beautiful service. She looked beautiful. Good seeing all the family and stuff like that. But I'm trying to get back into somewhat of a routine now, and I just randomly woke up and wanted to go to the gym. I started doing some Bible studies and stuff last night, reading and things like that, and I want to get back right. I was doing my steps, trying to get these steps in and trying to just balance everything and making sure I'm eating right, because I want to get back on my weight loss. And if I eat the right amount of protein, that's when I really start to lose weight. So I always tell people I have to eat more to lose weight. And my mom went to the other gym, and I was gonna scoop her up and come take her to my gym, but she's texting me. But yeah, along with the food, like the nutrition, my health, I've been doing good, trying to drink a lot more water and eat clean, because when I was on vacation, I felt like my pressure was going up. And given the situation, what was going on, I've been trying to stay calm and not elevate my pressure and stuff like that. So these are tips that I give you guys. So, you know, I always share this low sodium journey, things with high blood pressure and stuff like that, to help you guys out. And I got the tips in my book too, so if you buy it, it's in my 4th wall account down. You can go on Amazon and purchase it. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting physical copies too. Some of you guys want some signed. If you're close to me, I think I'm gonna get a few, sign them, and whenever you guys want them, you can purchase them for me directly like that. But other things, so health, food, mental, of course, because going through this incident, you want to make sure we're writing, getting content, and you know, just in a good space so I can be creative. And of course spiritual, we did that because we got the reading. And oh, health, so I'm making sure I'm taking care of my asthma because of things going on, this weather and stuff. I ended up getting a new medication, and my doctor did tell me that this is good for some of her patients for seasonal things. This is a powder inhaler. Not that everyone might need this, but if you guys do struggle like I do, the summers can be very hard and the winters are very hard as well. But I don't feel like I needed a lot of medication, and I just realized my mic wasn't plugged in this whole time. It's just sitting on top. Dang, but I'm sure you can hear me. But yeah, back. Come on, Jazz, rewind. But I don't feel like I need it all the time, and I don't take my emergency, the Buterol inhaler, all the time. It's just sometimes when it gets a little tight and filling. And my aunt also pointed it out that maybe I might need something else, so I won't play around with it and get like a preventative. And I think that was a good idea because I've been feeling really good lately. Normally this heat, I'd be ready to die and pass out, but it's not as bad. But I don't want to get addicted to some of these things and kind of be like dependent on it. So I'm kind of trying this out for like a few months, maybe for the summer, then I can stop in the fall, and then when I get back to that point again in the winter when it gets cold, maybe just start taking it again. But so far I do feel really good, and I have a checkup coming soon in July. So our goal is going to be to lose some of this weight before I go to that appointment, and I'm going to be doing probably a challenge soon, but you guys will see that later, so I don't want to talk too much about that. But let me get out of here and go to the gym. I've done enough talking. Just kind of wanted to catch you guys up and tell you what's going on, because this stuff is going to be very, very out of order, but that's okay. So I talk so much, it's almost 8:30, so let me go grab a quick bite to eat and we can go head to the gym.
I had to flex on 'em.